Alright, this is a full moon, super moon, a strawberry moon for Sagittarius. This moon is going to be in Capricorn. Capricorn, if you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that the devil card is Capricorn. Usually talks about addictions, obsessions, things like that, and how to overcome them or achieve balance or whatever. But also Capricorn is the fatherly energy. So if you've ever asked your dad or father figure for anything, they want to be the providers of the family usually. So it will come to you relatively easily, either with few obstacles within relevance of your situation, or on the clearance rack when you go retail shopping. So you might want to do some retail shopping. Anyway, so let's get into the reading so we can find out where your energies are at. We have, how can you expand your ambitions? We have the Judgment card in reverse, which is calling and destiny. So it's in reverse. Boundaries in the world, delay, or disappointment. Divorce, procrastination, theft, loss of affection, morbid thoughts. So you might kind of be going through a lot right now. You might be having second thoughts about a thing, or you might be having really extreme thoughts, probably in the bad way, of what exactly is going on in your situation. So you might be thinking the worst, you might be thinking about suicide, death, or some other things, like somebody stole something from you and they did it on purpose in order to make you look bad, or to take away your self-confidence, which does happen when you feel like somebody has you in a situation. You do feel a little bit cheated, like they lied to you and they stole from you and all this, and what was their motive in the first place. Okay, so that could be something you're going through as well. Okay, so what have you achieved so far? You have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is love, family, relationship. So a version to the imaginary flaws. So there's some type of flaws here. Not wanting what is being offered. A former bad choice with influences. All future choices. Need for perfection. A period in life, a stagnation might be, on the horizon as well. But I feel right now there might have been a lot of procrastination because it was a stop and go energy, or you might not like your position in life or your career choice or your job. There might be a lot of debt. Somebody might have stole your money. Somebody might have stole from your house and you're just trying to recover. Or you're trying to get an insurance claim and it might be like kind of going at its own pace. So you're trying to wait it out and get certain things situated so that you can move on with your life and get your energy back or whatever. But you feel like somebody played you, is what I'm feeling. So you're kind of like, this sucks and this person's going to pay. You might actually be going into legal court with somebody to get your money back or to sue this person. So that's for some of you. I feel like it's a big problem. Like you're taking, the right steps. So for anybody who's suing somebody, I wish you the best with that, and I hope it turns out in your favor because, court, it's a long process, and it might take a while for that to come to a verdict. So just be aware of that. So what realities must you face? We have the Page of Cups in reverse. So love, family, and relationships in reverse. So suspectable of a distraction, artificience, just put AI there. That's basically what this is. So somebody wasn't being 100%. Unable to ignore impulses, seductive and destructive. So there might have been somebody trying to seduce you, and then they took advantage of you in more ways than one. Could have been taking your money, valuables, other things. It was kind of like a bash and switch or bait and switch. I call it bash and switch, because it's kind of getting into your personal space. Okay, so like you're kind of stunned at the fact this happened to you, so you're kind of um, coordinating how everything went down and who stole from you and this, that, and the other thing, because I believe you're going to sue this person. So that's kind of why you're kind of replaying everything in your head. That's kind of what I'm getting. Alright, so we also have what restricts you. You have a star. The star is hope and wishes. So hope, faith, and inspiration, the optimism of wishes, a bright future, learning from experience, fulfillment, satisfaction, and pleasure, moving easily towards a goal. Astrology. So you might actually be an astrologist, or you might read cards, or you might do some fortune tellers stuff in order to help other people. But I feel like you might be going through a lot yourself, so there might be a lot of different things that you're doing, and it might all just be a little overwhelming, which I don't blame you. I feel a little bit overwhelmed myself with a lot of stuff going on in my life too. But hopefully everything works out for you, Sagittarius. I know it's going to be a little bit hard to get what you need, but I do feel like you might need more recognition for what you do as a job, or like a promotion or something, because you're probably really good at what you do, and you might get a bad rap. If you do read cards, you kind of know what I'm talking about. You kind of, some people might not believe it. It's not for them. It's for the people that really might have a problem, or they might need guidance, or they might need somebody to tell them that this is normal, this is a cycle in life, or something like that. It's a lesson they need to learn. And some people get triggered by what tarot readers say or fortune tellers say, but they don't want to hear the truth. They want it candy coated, or they want people to tell them what they want to hear. It's a weird complex, but like I've met a lot of people that are like that, where they just want the candy coated truth. They'll deal with the reality when it doesn't happen for them. It's a weird complex. But you can't yes people to death, and you can't tell them a lie, especially in tarot cards, because if you look some of the tarot readers up and then you look at what their meanings are, they candy code it in order to get views. Which, for the reals, the ones that are telling you the truth, the ones that trigger you, they get a bad rap because they don't candy code it in order to get more viewers. So, but, any tarot reader that you watch, I would say give them like a thank you, or at least a recommendation that some of what they say could be very harsh, and you could tell them what your story is and stuff like that. Because some tarot readers watch other tarot readers, so they get into the same type of stuff. But yeah, some of the real people that do tarot reading, they will tell you the good and the bad and the obstacles. Okay, so that's how you can tell what's going on. But with what I'm doing, it's, I kind of had to stay neutral because I'm not 100%, I understand karmic cycles and stuff, but I don't think that they're consistently around. I feel like it's a situation people put themselves in a pattern that kind of pushes them down in their self-confidence and things, but other people see it as like a person or a friend or something that could be hurting other people that are on a divine path, or have their shit together, you know what I mean? So it might be a different wording you might need to use, just so people kind of know what you're saying and they can relate to it, So self-editing might help, or other stuff, but I feel like you're going to get your groove if you do tarot readings or astrology, so then your fans kind of know what you're talking about, and they can explain it to other people that might be confused in your comment section if you do it for YouTube, or you do it for another platform that might have the comment section. So, you just had to feel yourself out and edit and kind of make it into kind of a fun experience, but at the same time get your message across to people that really need it. So it's just self-editing, that's all it is. Anyway, Sagittarius, hopefully this helps you out in some way, shape, or form, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors and what you're doing. I know when I started out it was like touch and go, so I'm still learning myself, so, of how people react to certain information. But, yeah, some of the information, it's tough, you know, it's not going to be the easiest thing. It's going to be a test for everybody involved, you and other people. Okay, so I wish you the best, alright? Anyway, later, Sagittarius. Bye now.